Performance of this evening. It's my show entitled One Evening in Prague by William Borden. First of all, I'd just like to thank my assistant director, Maggie Higbee, for all her hard work. And of course, David Rowland, Charles Raffetto, for all their work for making this possible. And now, without any further ado, One Evening in Prague.
Dr. Kafka? I could have sworn I wore a hat. I suppose I forgot to brush my hair as well. Let's see now. I have my tie, shoes. I don't see the point of socks, actually.
Internist?
Pardon?
Surgeon, eyes, throat?
Physicist?
I'm sorry.
Quite all right.
I feel so foolish.
A natural mistake.
You'd think I lived in a burrow.
And you, Dr. Kafka?
Yes.
Physician, surgeon, ophthalmology?
Doctor of jurisprudence.
Ha! Now I'm the one who lives in a burrow. See how quickly we change places? At the speed of light. At the university not long ago in Bern in Switzerland, I was a clerk in a patent office.
Shuffling papers?
I'm afraid so. And you?
Shuffle, shuffle.
You too.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Oh, my.
State insurance office, claims for injuries.
I had the strangest application for a patent one day for a torturing machine.
I understand torture. That's all torture.
This torturing device.
My father, my fiancée, on again,
This torturing device. A machine. It wrote the guilty man's crime on his body. You see, that was torture. He said it could be used in a penal colony. What kind of mind would think of such a device?
Did you prove that?
Of course not. The specifications were all confused.
But you considered it.
Well, yes. That was my job.
Are you getting acquainted? So good of you to come, Dr. Einstein. I thought maybe your head was always in the clouds. Please, a glass of wine. And Dr. Kafka, you hardly ever come. Are we too good for you? Your friend Max Broad comes every week, and he's a famous writer.
Crowds.
This isn't a crowd. This is a salon. Please.
No thanks.
You see, too good for us.
I don't drink wine.
Why didn't you say so? This is mineral water. Oh, my other guests are calling.
That wine turns into energy.
Your mineral water into pee.
Things turn into other things.
You mean, say a cake?
A man might turn into a bug.
I don't think so.
A whole cake.
Suddenly you're full of energy.
Coffee.
Why'd you write up?
Turned to energy.
I never thought of it like that. Boom!
It's like, wow. It would be like, take that.
Mass.
And multiply it by, I don't know, some big number. Some huge number. Like, speed of light.
More! Like, speed of light where? It's a metamorphosis! Listen, it's so difficult trying to figure out what I'm trying to figure out. Well, I'm trying to figure out the universe. You mean you?
Well, I scribble.
Me too!
Stories, characters, plots.
No, but I've been using mathematics, but yes, if I were to make up stories, if I were to imagine myself on a piece of light, and you on another, what would you call it? A piece of light?
Well, it would be a certain quantity.
Quantum! And if I were to just go off on my piece of light and you were to stay here.
What if I were to walk around while you were flying off on your quantum of light?
Walked around?
Well, your speed would be relative to my speed.
Good God! You're right!
You can't assume I'm going to stand here forever.
Both moving.
That cockroach over there is
The earth is moving. Revolving.
around.
That's true.
And I suppose the whole solar system.
There's no point that is fixed. It's as Newton thought. Everything is moving, every which way. Oh my. Oh my. It's like, it's a kind of, it's like trying to get somewhere. I don't know, say a castle. A castle. A castle. And say you've been summoned to that castle, but you can't find anybody to take you there. So you just wander around. A castle. Or, well, you see, I think light and...
If it were like that, Dr. Einstein, you might as well say space and time are the same thing.
I wouldn't go that far.
Or that gravity
Gravity.
is nothing but.
Kafka. Ideas are flooding my brains. Kafka. It's very scary.
Gravity is nothing but.
I feel like a man suddenly accused of a crime.
It's as if gravity is nothing but a curvature in space-time.
And no one will tell him what his crime is.
A trial?
A relativity.
Dr. Kafka, Dr. Einstein. I see you hit it off.
I must be going.
Oh,
I must be going.
oh no.
An idea.
A problem I've been struggling with.
Dr. Kafka, did you forget to wear a hat tonight, Dr. Einstein? Good night. Sometimes two people don't hit it off. They're like two particles of light passing in the night. Did you have a good time?